Happy Sunday morning, people of the internet, and it is not as sunny as it normally is because it is the 2nd of November. We are into November, so that means I'm going to have to turn the yellow light on. These are halogen. I need to put some different light fitting in there and get some of them lovely white light bulbs because it does make it very yellow, doesn't it? So this is where we left it on Wednesday when I last did my last recording. The only thing I've done is I've moved the alcohol marker box. It is now there because I've laid out that piece of white card and I photographed all the things for eBay, which I think have all been listed now. I was running a little bit behind. Usually I make the video on a Sunday and then take the photos on a Sunday and then throughout the week list them. So when the video goes live, all the bits and pieces are listed on eBay. But because I did the video on a Wednesday, I didn't have much time, so it was only yesterday, Sunday afternoon, that I sat and listed all the things. At this point in time, the alcohol marker refills are not on there at the time of recording. They may be on there now. I don't know how to list them, whether to list them all together or as a group or whatever. I have no idea. Anyway, so this is where we were. This is where we still are. However, I've read all the comments on the video from yesterday so far, and Sarah came up with a good idea for these bits and pieces of tissue paper and stuff like that, and that's to give them to a play group because they use tissue paper in, you know, like kids craft where they sort of glue it all down and make pictures. Great idea, especially as at the top of the road there is a children's play group and my next door neighbour's little kiddies go there as well. So and she's a teacher as well, so it's like a double whammy. In fact, I have a teacher living that side and a teacher living that side as well. So I am going to get a bundle of stuff ready, including these dabbers, which I didn't know what to do with. These are not the distressed dabbers. These are the other dabbers. These are still soft, still sealed. I think they'll be fine. I mean, kids can water them down, can't they? Teachers are resourceful, aren't they? So all of those and all of that that's in that drawer are going to the play group, which is great. That crossword book was sent to me by Sarah in Australia, but I don't really do crosswords. But I'm going to bundle that up for the kids' charity thing because they take crossword books. And then them two Chagall, these two, oops, these two art books, I really don't know what to do with those. I'll probably just take them down the book recycling thing, I think. Right, and then that's my Christmas collage stuff, and then there's them Lulu Mayo books that I don't know, which reminds me, these little Playmobil and Mario things can go to the kiddies as well, can't they? I'm sure that they will find something to do with them, stick them in a zoo or something. I don't know what kids do. So what I want to do this morning, and I don't have much time today because we're having a family day today, so we're having lunch with my brother, my younger brother. I don't have much time today to be in here, but I want to sort this box out. I want to get down on my knees, get down on it, and work out what I'm keeping out of these water-based markers because I've still got the acrylic markers to do as well. Oh, there's another little Playmobil animal that can go to the kiddies as well. Woo! That's the problem when I go to McDonald's. I have a Happy Meal because I don't like a lot of food, so I just have like a cheeseburger and a small fries, and you always get a toy. So I need to give them away. Right, I want to go through this and I want to go through this. So if I'm lucky, maybe later on I'll be able to do these as well. So that'll be the water base, because I've already done the alcohol markers. I've already gone through all of these. I've already done the pencils. You know, you've been watching. Thank you very much for people who have been watching. I want to go through the water-based markers and I want to go through the acrylic markers. I do have to record a video for Artex as well because that stuff's piling up. And I want to pack up some stuff from that to send off for someone. And then the desk should be clear. And then we can move forward with the next part. Oh yeah, we did pencil cases. And this one's empty, isn't it? Oh no, that's the art. Oh, yeah. Maybe I've still got a bit more to get rid of. Who knows? Right, let's do these though. Stop the chatter, Lily. Get rid of the stuffs. Just noticed my little Hyrule Warrior thing still there. Right. I don't know why. The thing is, I'm dreading this. And I don't know why I'm dreading this. But I say I'm dreading this with everyone. I saw a brilliant video yesterday. I'll link it down below. It's like this Swedish, or I don't know what, Finnish guy. He's a minimalist, and he talked about why it's hard to let things go. And he talked about loss aversion, which I've never heard of before. And that is, you remember a couple of videos ago when I got a little bit wistful about letting go of me, the bits of me that used to be. He talked about that, and it's a thing called loss aversion, where you let go of, like if you was always a golfer and then you don't use your golf clubs anymore and you don't play golf anymore, letting stuff go, you lose that identity as being a golfer, and consequently your body doesn't want to let go of that part of your identity. And so what you do is you keep hold of your golf clubs and you just lock them away in the garage, and that means you don't have to experience the loss. And that's why it's hard, you know, when I was getting rid of the scrapbooking things and the things that I thought that I would use in a craft club and everything, it's hard because I'm fighting the loss aversion, which sounds crazy because it's just stuff. And I want to be strong, and I just want to get rid of stuff. Why do we have such a strong attachment to things? Right, anyway. This is the Artex marker case that I do have the innards for in here. Is this the string for it? Is that a string for another thing? I don't know. It might be the string for it. I'll put it in there just in case it is. Oh no, it's already got the string in there. It's already got the strap, not string. So I'm keeping that to find the innards. Oh yeah, I found this. Or I was given it the other day. The Child with No Books, and it's about donating books and things like that. Well, it's not about donating book. It's about donating to, giving them £3 a month and everything. But I want to look into giving some of my art books to that trust, if it's such a thing, or the school up the road. Right. Jibber jabber, as always. I'm more gibbery jabbery today. In here are my Arteza, I forgot the name of them. Twin markers. These are really cute. I really like them. I'm going to put them there. They are brush markers that I may use. I might be able to hoover at the end of today. Right, these are my Ohuhu Jewel Tip journal pens, which these are brush tip as well, aren't they? Yeah, and these are really good. I like these best out of the others because I've got these as well, the Poupée, and I prefer the journal tip, the dual tip journal pens to the Poop markers, which are supposed to be paper, what they call them, paper friendly, but they're not paper friendly in the way that I want them to be. So again, they're both brush markers. So let's put them over there. And then this is the big Ohuhu set that my mum likes using when she comes over to colour. So I never use these. The only reason why they're in here is because I sorted out all my water-based markers and put them together so that I sorted out all my water-based markers and put them together. And also then when I did the review, I've just noticed I turned that one round, but look at these ones, they're alternate. That's my mum doing that. She always does things like that. Yeah, so I when I did my Ohuhu pen review, I pulled these out to include them, and then they stayed here to go in this box to be like with my Ocon markers. But these usually live on the colouring trolley. My mum uses them when they come round. That means they're staying, but I'm going to put them on the colouring trolley. Now we're going to start getting to some of the stuff that's going. I remember buying these. I bought these. These are the Pentel Arts Studio set. They're proper old felt pens, you know, like when we were kids. And I think they all work beautifully. I reviewed them. They were part of the review of the best pens to use in double-sided colouring books. And I don't know why I don't let them go. Because they didn't come out very good in that video comparison. And I never use them, and I'm never going to use them, So they've got to go, haven't they? So I think they're going to go to the... Well, they're definitely going to go to the kiddies in some way. So either taking it up to the road to the playgroup or giving them to that. It's a nice little gift actually, isn't it? You know, like that. I'm just going to check they all work. Let me just grab a notebook. Oh, I will have to say, the radiator has been turned on. We managed to get to the 1st of November and my husband turned the heating on yesterday. Now we only have it on 18 degrees, which is not hot. That's 18 degrees centigrade. But I'm so not used to the heating being on. I am really warm. I was going to say sweating, but I don't want you to have that image of me sitting in my craft room sweating. I'm going to open the window, I think, because I'm hot. That's better. I've opened the window, so you may hear some birds squeaking. I've taken my jumper off and I've got a notepad, so we can just have a quick test of these pens while I kneel on the floor. Let's get this red one. I think they're all fine because I've never used them. I'm doing it with my left hand. Oh yeah. Actually, they've got a lovely point. They'd be beautiful for mandalas. What are you doing? You don't need them for mandalas. You've got plenty of others for mandalas. Right, they're fine. Letting them go. Am I letting them go? I can use them for mandalas. I can use them for mandalas. I don't need them for mandalas, do I? No, I don't. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. What am I like? Right, we've also got these. These are definitely going to go as well. These are... I've never used these as well either. These are really fine tip felt markers as well. Yeah. Great for mandalas. Letting them go. Letting them go. Letting them go. Okay, what is left in here? And I've just worked out how to change the resolution on my camera so it looks better. Colours of the World. I'm letting these go. They're brand new. Letting them go. What else we got in here? I'm scared to get down deeper. Oh wow! Do you remember these? Well, you probably do. I don't think these exist anymore. These are Faber-Castell, the big brush pens. Oh, these were so good when I used to do art journaling. And these, I mean, these are great because these are look, waterproof Indian ink, highly light fast, rah rah rah. Let's try one of these. Oh, look at their big brush. Oh, they're so nice. Do these smell? Do not smell at all. I don't know what to do with these. I never use them. I used to use them a bit. Will I ever use them? Am I ever going to grab those? Let's try another one. Let's try this tealy colour. Oh no, this tealy colour. I don't think I am ever going to grab these. I think I'm going to let these go as well. Which is, I never thought I'd say that about these. But yeah, I think I am. I remember when I bought these. I bought these from Kazart. I was so excited. Went down to the Kazart shop, picked them up. They was on... Kazart used to do amazing deals when they first opened. Before they was online, they only used to have an art shop in Islington. And I went down to Islington, saved up me money and bought them. And they was on a great price. And I come home and put them on my desk and art journaled with them for a little bit. And then chucked them in here. Oh dear. Anyway, they're going to go. I've just tried a few more of them and they all work really good. So I'm actually going to list these on eBay. I'm sure there'll be someone who is, I don't know, looking for the old Faber-Castell big brush pens. So they're going to go to eBay. What else have we got in here? Oh, I didn't know these were in here. These were the first iteration. These are the, I bought these with my own money. These are the Ohu colour markers, paper friendly original ones by Ohu. And I bought these before Ohu sent me these, wishing they were going to be paper friendly. And they weren't. I can't remember. I did a video, didn't I, comparing all the Ohu water-based markers. I don't think I'm going to keep them though. I'm going to let them go. They're brand new. Right, what's in this little storage box? This is Stabilo fine liners, and I don't know if this is a full set or not. There is a colour tuber on YouTube. Oh, what is her name? I'm going to have to put it on the screen because it's Sunday morning. My knees are hurting and I can't remember her name. But she does the most amazing colouring with fine liner pens. And off the back of her video, and this was original, this was like when I was colouring in 2015. Off the back of her video, I bought the full set of both the Stabilo fine points, these are the 0.88s, and also the, what were the other ones? Oh, they're probably in here. We'll probably come off of the, come up against them in a minute. I don't know what to do with these. I usually have to make a decision about everything. Let's leave them until we find the rest. Right. No idea what's in this pencil case. Let's put it down as while I open it. Oh, good timing. It is the other ones, the other fine liners. These ones, the Staedtler Tri Plus, Triplus fine liner, dry safe. Okay, I'm going to put them all together because I thought they was all in this pencil case, and now I don't know what's in this pencil case. So we might as well put it out and have a look. How many water-based markers do you need? What is this? Oh, they are in there. Oh, my knees. I really should do this on the desk. I'm too old for kneeling. What are these? I see what these are. These are both the Triplus fine liner and their matching, what are these called? Colour. So the Staedtler do the same pens as like a felt tipped pen like that, and the fine line pen, and so I at some point have bought both and put them in here, which is a beautiful set. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I need to put them with the fine liners over there. I know that I've got more fine liners in there as well. It's tough, this, isn't it? Right, these are fine liners. Oops, could have done that up. They're fine liners. They're fine liners. I'll put them there for now. I've got to make a decision about everything as I do it. Right, this is easy. This is easy peasy. This is all of my... Look, this is the inside for that Arteza thing. I must have another one of them because this is 2 insides. This is all my... what are they called? Tombos. Which are brush markers. And I think they are the best brush markers in the entire world. And these, in theory, are what I'm going to put in that Tombow. Oh, it's spinning around. That on my desk. Because that's it contains the full set, and this is the full set. So, these are lovely. They're brush markers. I'm going to put them there with the brush markers because, in theory, if I keep them, I don't need to keep all the others, do I? If I'm going to keep the best of the best. God, look how big their tip is. Interesting. Maybe I'm going to have a... Maybe I'll make a video where I make a decision about which brush markers I'm going to keep. Which is interesting because I'd already done the video about which are the best in double-sided colouring books. Then we've got these. You can't buy these anymore. These are Ohuhu art markers, which I believe are very similar to the, what are they called? Journal markers that you can get now. These are phenomenally good. These are, I believe, a dupe of the Tombos. They were the nearest thing to a Tombow. And I think something happened that made Ohuhu not allowed to carry on making them anymore. They had to rename them as a... Look at that. That was the Tombow. And that's the art marker. They're very similar, dual tipped. They've got the other tip at this end hidden, so you don't think you've got it. Look, ooh, there it is. Oh, that's the only difference. I don't think the Tombow have got a tip like that at the bottom, have they? Yes, they have. That's so interesting. I always thought the Tombows had a fine line pen. Interesting. I struggle to get rid of things that I like. Just going to try this pen. Oh, that's fine. That's quite fine. Oh, I'm going to put these with them brush markers and do a brush off. So far I've got to do a brute pruner off and a brush off. Sometimes I wonder if I need any of these, because I don't really use water-based markers at all. I mean, am I just keeping the full set of Tombows because I've got the full set of Tombows and they're the best pens? And are they even the best water-based pens anymore? Now we've got all these new Ohuhu ones. Yes. Right, what's in here? What are they? Oh, I think these can go. These are metallic, yeah, metallic markers. I don't like metallic markers. They can go to the kiddies. And these are Crayolas, and I never use Crayolas. Why would I use Crayolas when I've got all of these to use? So I don't need those. And I've got another set of Crayola as well that can go with that lot. And that just leaves these. Okay, so it's these. The Faber-Castell full set of the Pitt Artist pens. Well, it was the full set back when I bought it. I think they've brought new colours out now. These are great. These are good for mandalas, because one of the things that these don't do is they don't go through to the other side of the paper. These are a different thing altogether. Do these go into the battle of my stash brush markers, or do I keep these as something different? Oh, I mean, the box is empty. Oh, there's one of them in there. Right, I'm gonna put the bits in there that I'm going to battle of the brush markers. I mean, we've got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It's 4 there, and this set here, 5. Which I'm trying to do that thing. Today's the 2nd of November, right? On the 1st of November, get rid of 1 thing. 2nd of November, get rid of 2 things. 3rd of November, get rid of 3 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to get rid of 6 things today. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That takes me up to the 3rd of November. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. So let's put these Battle of the Brush ones back away. I don't know what I'm going to do with these fine liners at the moment. What I am going to do is pull out my other fine liner pens, and then I can make a decision about which fine liners I'm going to keep. Maybe I'll do a battle of the fine liners. Ooh, there's a thing. Maybe that's what I'll do. Huh, I think I'm going to do that. Right, let's put these back in here, because we know what we're doing with these. One of the things that I was just thinking, which is what I always do when I do these declutters, is, do I need to keep an array of pens because I am a art pen YouTuber? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I've just seen how dusty that is under there. That needs a good old dust, doesn't it? Huh. Do that later when I get my hoover out. Once I've done this thing, I'm going to hoover and clean under there, I think, and then go out for lunch with my family. Beautiful. But yeah, do I need to keep, like, do I always need to keep these? But these are not a heritage brand. These are not a constant. Like Tombows will always exist. Colour, who makes them? Crayola will always exist, right? These have already been superseded by the Poupée. Arteza don't exist anymore. Maybe I should keep the heritage brands and let all the, you know, they're the sort of like gold standard that you compare everything else to. And let, you know, when I do a video and I say, these markers came out 2 years ago by Ohuhu, nowadays no one even remembers them. They was on Amazon for 6 months, and then 6 months later Ohuhu brought out something new, and these just disappeared out the warehouse. So maybe, you know, I don't need to keep, even though I am... Ooh, banged them down hard, didn't I? Even though I am a art, colouring, compare pens YouTuber, I don't think I need to keep every set of pens that I've ever bought. Right, let's put these back in there anyway. That was my thoughts that I just had on that. Well, that's a load better already, isn't it? That's the brush markers. Twee markers, Poupée, dual brush pens, all my Tombos, my Faber-Castells, and then the art pens. And then these I'm going to put on top are the fine liners, to do a battle of the fine liners. So I think, I don't know if that's going to be it for this video. Maybe it's a short one. And what I'll do is you'll see another one tomorrow where I'll go through my paint and acrylic markers. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to say goodbye in this one. Thanks very much for watching. I will do a battle of the brush markers, the ones that you see in here, video for my own purposes, but I'll record it and then you can watch and, you know, as well. It'll be for my own purposes, really. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.